Hello folks, getting a little comfy here. We're doing a different video today. We're going to do kind of a 2024 recap, and then I'm going to talk about some goals I have for 2025, and maybe this framework of how I did it will help you if you're interested in making some goals for yourself from 2025, and also I think reflecting on the last year is got to be helpful, right? And try to give yourself a high five for the things you did, and kind of give yourself direction for the year going forward. So let's dive into it. This year for me has been huge. 2024 has been a huge year for me. I think it's maybe the biggest year of my life in regards to change and like big things that have happened. Some of them are, I finally got my driver's license. I'm 28, so I'm a little of a late bloomer there, but I got my driver's license. I got a car, which was amazing, especially for my job as a full-time musician, because I no longer have to burden other people or rely on a set of wheels to get to gigs, especially because a lot of them are farther away. They're like an hour plus sometimes, often. And so that's been helpful to open up possibilities. I moved out of my parents' house and moved in with my boyfriend. We're going on 2 years now, so that's been lovely. I've been living my full-time adult musician life, my full-time adult freelancer life. Before, when I lived with my parents, you know, there's always this kind of sense of you're living at home, like you have that kind of safety net, but moving out, it just, I mean, they love me, they're my family, they'd be there for me if something went wrong, but I support myself, and that's a little bit scary, but also a good feeling, and I've grown into it and I feel good about it, you know, so that's been another big change. I started an art business because one business wasn't enough. In June, I started my side art business called Quirks and Giggles. I'll put the info in the description. That's been really fun. I wanted a little bit of a side hustle income as well as another creative way other than music to get out the creativity in me. So that's been really fun. And I started going to therapy. That's something I did this year. I've never been to therapy before. It's, you know, there's a lot of heaviness around the idea of going to therapy, some fear there, and I'm really glad I did. If it's something you guys are considering, just give it a shot. Find one, go, see how you like it, find another one if that one doesn't work for you. I think it's helped me with my emotions. I have a lot of emotions. I mean, I'm a musician, so that's not surprising, right? I have a lot of emotions, and so it helped me understand them a little more and live with them in a more harmonized way. Music term there for you. I think it's helped me identify more of the things that bring me contentment. I think I'm more at peace than I was. I'm still on a journey. I'm not at all perfect or 100%. I never will be, but just finding what feels good for me and pursuing those things. And I think it's helped me communicate better. I think I'm a better partner, I'm a better friend, I'm a better human. Like I think I'm just better overall. So if you're looking and thinking about therapy, seriously, maybe consider it. And then I also recommitted to YouTube. I had been doing a lot of YouTube back in like sophomore year. I did that Music Monday where I posted a video every week, and then I post videos sporadically, but in September I re-upped it, as you guys know because you're here watching this, and thank you again for watching. And I am now posting weekly videos, sometimes more than one in a week, and it's covers, it's original every month on the last Thursday, and then other videos like this one, so that's been amazing. So yeah, 2024 has been huge. And so then I sat down and I got my little paper here, and I was like, okay, so what do I want to do for 2025? If I've grown this much in a year, wow, what is 2025 gonna look like? What is 2025 Lauren gonna look like? I'm excited to see, and I wanted to just write down what my goals are. So for YouTube, I would love to grow this community that we're building here I want to keep posting videos for you guys. I want to improve those videos. When I think of the Music Monday videos I did, and I watch those, and I watch the ones I make now, it's like, they're just so much better now. I mean, I'm still the same person, I'm still the same artist, but my confidence in performing has greatly improved. My comfortableness on camera has greatly improved, and that's partly from recording, but that's also doing the live gigs. And the video quality is way, way better. So yeah, I'm excited to see what a year of working on my videos, what they'll be like next year. That'll be pretty cool. I'm learning every day. I'm working on audio for you guys right now too. For my art business, I hope to make some online sales. I've yet to do that because I'm a newer business. I do have a website, but just not like I'm a local kind of seller right now. There's not been enough traffic online to quite elicit sales, but I'm hoping for that. And I made a goal to hopefully make, I hope I can make like 5,000. That's my goal. It might be a little steep, but I want to try in profit. This year I almost broke even, which I think is pretty good for like the first year of a business, but that's my goal. Go big, right? Go big with your goals. So we'll see what happens. For my music, I've been writing these songs every month, and I think that has helped me so much with songwriting. I think I'm really pushing past some of this perfectionism. YouTube is helping me with that too. Videos like this one, you know, just talking to you guys and putting myself out there. And I think that I want this year to make my first album, be it an album or an EP. I want to tangibly put out songs. I want to put them on Spotify. I want to record them, be that either here at home with like my recording software that I have, figuring out the recording software, which is its own separate mountain, and or going to a studio. But I want to record them, get them out there so I can finally, it's been a goal for a long time of mine to be an artist. You know, I like doing the cover songs, there's nothing wrong with that, but I also want to put out my own music. I want to make my own impact. I want the lyrics and the words that I write to impact someone else. That's my, I think my big thing, my big goal, I should say, with music, my big picture goal. I want to leave, I guess legacy would be the word, but I want to leave an impact where I wrote songs that impacted people the way the artist impacted me when I was growing up and now. You know, music is beautiful. I mean, whatever mood you're in, there's a song for it. It's healing, it's inspiring, it's motivating. I love music, if you can't tell. But I want to be one of those people, so I want to do at least one show where it is all my own original work, where it is truly a singer-songwriter Lauren Ash showcase, where I can just show what I wrote. That'd be amazing. And I want to keep doing gigs. I want to keep doing that full-time music thing, add some more gigs, because why not, and just keep going for it. And I also wanted to talk about, you know, because we can focus on things like actionable items, the numbers, I did this, I got a car, I had this many gigs, etc. But I want to talk about too how I've grown as a person, because that is a big part of life as well, and I think I can kind of get passed over. When you're focusing on goals, you're thinking like big picture, like external, but what about the internal goals? I think on all these ones I'm still working on, but these are things I've grown in and I have identified as areas that I want to keep growing in. I think I've grown in trusting myself and trusting how I view things, is instead of looking around wondering like, well, what is the right thing? Like, well, what do I think? It's something I'm definitely still working on, but I think that's grown into trusting, well, what do you like? How do you perceive this? What do you think is the right way this should go? What do you want? And that's okay, you know, and trusting that. I think going for big goals is another thing for me. I've been doing that a lot this year, and it's proved helpful because I've had such an eventful year, but I think a lot of times you can dream of all the things you want to do, but unless you start and go for them, they're never going to happen. They're just not. And the thing is, we as humans, we think like, if I go for these goals and it doesn't work out, that that's the worst thing that can happen, but that's not. The worst thing is you never go for it, and then you never know, and then you always wondered. I mean, you have to be smart. Like with my art business, I went for that, but I'm not spending a ton of money. I'm trying to spend a little bit, make some, and then spend a little more. Like, you have to be smart, and it depends on what your goals are, right? But like, instead of pushing it off to next year, like, consider doing it this year. You know what I mean? Especially ones that there's no real repercussions to go for them, you know? I think going for your goals has been a big changer for me, and it's something I'm going to keep doing, because so what if you fail? Like, so what? You know what I mean? Like, say you look bad. Okay, at least you tried, you know? At least you tried. So, something to think on. So I'm gonna keep trying. This next one I think has probably come through therapy a little more, but finding and identifying the things that bring me contentment. I say contentment instead of happiness because talking about happiness is more of like a fleeting thing, where contentment I think is more like, happiness is a really strong emotion. Like, I'm so happy. But contentment is more common and more consistent, I think. Just feeling at peace, feeling just good. So things like that for me are small, usually. It's like going on walks, being in nature. Going on walks in nature, even better. Coffee and like a nice warm beverage, just holding it in your hands and appreciating it. I love smells, like good smells. I burn a lot of wax warmers and candles. You know, if you are living your daily life, it can get a little, you know, same. And why not burn a candle and make that time lovely, you know? Especially if you work from home like I do. Like, why not make it lovely? Just taking care of yourself. You know, like say you're taking a shower and you buy like a fancy soap that you think smells really good, or just doing something different from your normal routine just to spice it up. Like, you know, take care of yourself, and then you'll get that little mood boost because you did something for yourself. I think this one is a deeper one, and one that is hard, and I think again, like, it's all a work in progress, but accepting the good things in your life and feeling like you're worth having those good things, I think is difficult. I struggle a lot with perfectionism, as you all know. I know a lot of people do, so you'll get me. But there's almost sometimes this sense of like, things are too good. Like, do I deserve this? Like, and instead of like trying to combat that feeling with like, yes, thank you. Like, yes, I have this beautiful thing and thank you. That's it. I deserve it. Yes, thank you. So I'm working on that. And then also the thought that growth is slow. It is really easy to have these big goals and be like, come on already, just get there. But that's not how life works. Like, it takes every day showing up and doing the little things, and you don't see the progress. That's especially true on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it feels like, am I even growing? But then when you look at like the 90-day picture, the, you know, year picture of the statistics, you're like, yeah, I'm growing. Yeah. And it's like that with everything in life. Like this video, a year from now when I watch this video, I'll be like, wow, all these things happened. Thinking about this year, all the things that happened in 2024, it's like, wow. But those things didn't happen because of one day's effort. That was a lot of days of, you know, having the goal and continuously showing up for it. So yeah, growth is slow, and that's okay. And that's just the nature of it. And it's good to remember that and to just be proud of yourself for the little things you're doing, and, you know, recognize those little things. Those are my things this year. If you're thinking about doing something like this, I think it's a good idea. I think it is a good way to kind of, you know, give yourself a high five for all the things you did this year. I think it's easy to forget all the work you did, all the things you accomplished. So kind of writing those down and seeing, I did all those things. Like, yeah, this has been a good year. And then, you know, honoring those and then thinking of things you want to do for next year is a great way to solidify your goals in your brain. There's been things I've heard that if you write down your goals, you're more likely to achieve them. that makes sense, because now they're in your brain as a thing you've identified as this is a goal. You may not even know you have these goals. And if you write down, or even if you just say to yourself, I think writing is better, but say to yourself, I have these goals. You'll plan the small steps to make them happen. It'll give you more of like a, well, I have this big picture goal on the days you're not feeling motivated, which happens. And then also like the personal growth. Like how have you grown in the last year as a person, emotionally, relationships, you know, with yourself, and then how do you want to continue to grow? What areas do you think you need to work on? That's what I did. If you guys are looking to make a 2025 goal for yourself. And I want to say thank you again for watching these videos. If you liked this video, definitely hit like and subscribe. If you don't know, hitting the like button is super helpful on YouTube. It tells the YouTube algorithm this video is good, you should show it to more people, and it is like super helpful. So any YouTubers you watch, if you like their video, definitely hit the like button. They will appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate you watching, especially to the end, so thank you so much for that. And I'm gonna keep making videos. If you're new here, I post new videos every week. I post covers, I post original song on the last Thursday of every month, and then I post other videos like this one. So you're always seeing me every week doing something. And thank you guys for continuing to support me on YouTube. And I hope you guys are having a great holiday season. I hope you guys have a great 2025, and let's see all the things we can do next year. All right, let's go crush 2025. Am I right? See you guys.